The natural world has always raised deep questions about the abilities of animals, especially when their behavior seems difficult to explain. Many people have noticed that animals sometimes react before important events happen. For example, pets may become restless before a storm, or birds may suddenly change their direction before a natural disaster. These observations often lead to one intriguing question: do animals have a sixth sense? While this idea sounds mysterious, a closer look shows that animal behavior can be explained through a combination of highly developed senses, instinct, and environmental awareness. Even though science does not confirm the existence of a true sixth sense, animals clearly experience the world in ways that are very different from humans.
First of all, the concept of a sixth sense usually refers to an ability to detect or understand something beyond the five basic senses. In everyday life, people sometimes describe intuition as a sixth sense, meaning a strong feeling without clear evidence. When applied to animals, this idea suggests that they can predict events or sense hidden dangers without using normal perception. However, scientists prefer to study observable facts rather than rely on abstract ideas. From a scientific point of view, animals do not have a magical extra sense, but they do have natural abilities that are far more advanced than those of humans in certain areas.
One of the most important differences between humans and animals lies in the strength of their senses. Many animals rely heavily on smell, hearing, or vision in order to survive. Dogs, for instance, have an extremely powerful sense of smell. They can pick up scents that humans cannot detect at all. This ability allows them to track missing persons, find illegal substances, and even identify diseases such as cancer. What may seem like a mysterious power is actually the result of biology. Their noses contain millions more sensory receptors than human noses, which explains their impressive performance.
Similarly, hearing plays a major role in how animals understand their surroundings. Bats are a well-known example. They use echolocation, which means they send out sound waves and listen for echoes that bounce back from objects. This helps them move around in complete darkness without hitting anything. In a similar way, dolphins also use sound waves to communicate and locate objects underwater. These abilities may look like a special sense, but they are based on sound and physical signals rather than anything supernatural.
Another fascinating ability is the way some animals can sense changes in the Earth's magnetic field. This skill is especially important for migratory species. Birds, sea turtles, and even some insects use this natural system to guide themselves over long distances. They can travel thousands of kilometers and still return to the exact place where they started. Humans do not have this ability, so it often appears mysterious. However, research suggests that certain cells in their bodies respond to magnetic signals, helping them stay on course.
In addition to magnetic awareness, some animals can detect electrical signals. Sharks are a good example of this. They have special organs that allow them to sense tiny electrical currents produced by other living creatures. This helps them find prey even in dark or muddy water. In a similar way, some fish use vibrations in the water to understand what is happening around them. These abilities are highly specialized, and they show how different species have adapted to their environments over time.
One of the strongest arguments for the idea of a sixth sense comes from the behavior of animals before natural disasters. There are many stories about animals acting strangely before earthquakes, tsunamis, or volcanic eruptions. For example, some animals leave their usual habitats and move to safer areas. Pets may become nervous, refuse food, or try to escape from their homes. These actions often happen before humans notice any danger, which creates the impression that animals can detect danger in advance.
However, scientific explanations provide a more logical answer. Animals are very sensitive to small environmental changes. Before an earthquake, there may be tiny vibrations in the ground that humans cannot feel. There can also be changes in gas levels or underground pressure. Animals may pick up on these signals and react to them immediately. In the case of storms, changes in air pressure and humidity may affect animal behavior. Instead of predicting events, animals are simply responding to early warning signs.
Another area where animals seem to show special awareness is their relationship with humans. Many pet owners believe that their animals can understand their feelings. For instance, a dog may stay close to its owner when the person feels sad or become excited when it senses happiness. Some animals even appear to know when their owners are about to return home, even if there is no clear sign such as a sound or routine.
This behavior can be explained through observation and learning. Animals are very good at reading body language and facial expressions. They notice small details, such as tone of voice, posture, or movement. Over time, they learn to connect these signals with certain emotions or actions. As a result, they respond in ways that seem intelligent and caring. While this may feel like a sixth sense, it is actually a combination of experience and sensitivity.
Instinct also plays a major role in animal behavior. Instinct refers to natural actions that animals are born with. These actions do not need to be learned. For example, birds know how to build nests, and newborn animals often know how to find food. Sea turtles, as soon as they hatch, move toward the ocean without being taught. These behaviors may seem impressive, but they are part of the animal's genetic design.
At the same time, animals are capable of learning from their environment. They can adapt to new situations and solve problems. Some animals, such as primates and dolphins, show signs of advanced thinking. They can use tools, recognize patterns, and remember past experiences. This combination of instinct and learning makes their behavior more flexible and effective.
Despite scientific explanations, many people still believe in the idea of a sixth sense in animals. This belief may come from the fact that humans often compare animal behavior to their own abilities. When something cannot be easily explained, it is natural to think of it as mysterious. In reality, animals simply experience the world differently. Their senses are tuned to their environment in ways that humans may not fully understand.
It is also important to consider that humans have their own advantages. While animals may have stronger senses in certain areas, humans have developed advanced thinking, language, and technology. People can analyze situations, plan for the future, and share knowledge across generations. These abilities allow humans to create systems that can predict and manage natural events, something animals cannot do.
Moreover, studying animal senses has practical benefits for human society. Scientists have used knowledge from animals to develop new technologies. For example, research on animal navigation has improved satellite systems. Studies of animal communication have influenced the development of sound technology. By learning from animals, humans can improve their understanding of the world and create useful tools.
In recent years, there has been interest in using animal behavior as a way to detect natural disasters. Some researchers believe that animals may provide early warning signals in certain situations. However, this idea is still being studied and requires careful testing. It is important not to rely only on animal behavior, but to combine it with scientific methods and modern technology.
Another interesting point is the role of environment in shaping animal abilities. Animals that live in forests, oceans, or deserts develop different skills depending on their surroundings. For example, animals in dark environments often have stronger hearing or touch, while those in open areas rely more on sight. This shows that animal senses are not random, but are closely connected to survival needs.
Furthermore, evolution has had a major impact on the development of these abilities over time. Species that were better at detecting danger or finding food had a higher chance of survival. As a result, their abilities became stronger over generations. This process explains why some animals have such impressive sensory systems today.
In conclusion, the idea that animals have a sixth sense is both fascinating and complex. While it may seem that they possess mysterious powers, most of their abilities can be explained through science. Animals have highly developed senses, strong instincts, and the ability to learn from their environment. These factors allow them to respond quickly and effectively to changes around them. Rather than thinking of these abilities as supernatural, it is more accurate to see them as natural adaptations. By studying and understanding these skills, humans can gain a deeper respect for the animal world and continue to learn from its many wonders.